Hey everyone, what's up? Newbie Snake here. How are you all doing today? Alright, so there are some more new contents that just came out. Let's talk about them today. But before talking about the new contents, let's spend some time to go over the challenges that I've talked about in my previous video, and also the big extreme battle mission, as some of you are having some trouble with them. So let's get started. Alright, so first thing, you want to click on the challenge button over here, the very first one, where my mouse is at, 2 years celebration. Alright, so click on them, and then I've done all of the missions already. Alright, so again, clicked on the third tab. It's called special. Well, you still see 3 missions right here, but I've done all of the required missions to get the new type of, or should I say the special type of Monkey King. Remember the Monkey King with the purple hair? So the purple Monkey King. The one is needed to awaken your 1 stars Naruto all the way up to 6 stars. Alright, and so far this is the only way to get the purple Monkey King. Alright, so after you've done all of the required special challenges, you will have enough, like just enough, exact number of purple Monkey King just to awaken your 1 stars Naruto to 6 stars. Alright, and I've completed all of them so that I have already awakened my Naruto to 6 stars. So I'll show you guys in a second, but these are the challenges that I mentioned to you guys. Alright, so if you guys want, I'll just go through each one of them. Alright, so in order to unlock the purple Monkey King challenges, you just have to do whatever it's required until that amount of time. Alright, so for example, the very first 2 Monkey King that is shown here, probably not my first mission, but anyways, the first 2 Monkey King that you get is by completing story missions. Alright, so story missions 10 times clear, it says. So clearing the story missions 10 times will give you 2 Monkey King. Alright, so the next one up right here, you have to make 5 ninja gear. Alright, so this one is the harder one. So what you want to do is just pick the lowest star level ninja gear and just make them, right? So since you have a lot of unused ninja gear material anyways, just make random 5. I know it wastes your material, but if that's what you want, like if the Monkey King is what you want, you have to do that. So make 5 ninja gear, bam, you get 1 Monkey King. Alright, but before you unlock this requirement, you might think like, oh, I don't see this on my tab, but that's because you haven't completed the very first prerequisite. Alright, this is to make 1 ninja gear. So make 1 ninja gear, and then you can proceed on to making 5, but it's a total of 5. Once you've made the first one, then you unlock the second mission, which is making 5, but you already show 1 out of 5, so you just need to make 4 more. Alright, so hopefully that's clear. And then over here, this is what I've done. You just need to sell 10 times. Alright, so if you sell 10 items per 1 time, that only counts as 1 time. So if you have 10 items to sell, just sell them each one like separately for 10 times each. Alright, so just sell 10 items, 1 each every time. So that makes up 10 times. And there you go, you get your Monkey King. And then over here, you need to do gacha pull, friend gacha pull 20 times. Alright, so just for this one, it works with multi-summon, so I just did like 2 multi-summon for friend gacha. I think I got this, but just test it out yourself. If it doesn't work, just do 20 single summons. Alright, and then over here, you just need to do the daily missions 10 times, meaning you just need to do the Monday mission, Tuesday mission, Wednesday mission, etc. The ones where you get snakes, frogs, Monkey Kings, etc. Right, just do them 10 times. It doesn't matter which day it is, just do one of them 10 times. And then there you go, you get your Monkey King. And then over here, you need to awaken ninjas 5 times. Alright, so once you've awakened a ninja 5 times, it doesn't matter which ninja it is. You can pick 5 random ninjas and awaken 5 in like different ninjas. Alright, just awakening 5 times will grant you a Monkey King. Over here, you need to level them up 10 times, meaning you just need to feed them your level up materials 10 times. Can be 10 different times. Alright, so if you have 10 materials, just do them each separately, then you get your Monkey King again. And then I believe that's all. Alright, so that's all the Monkey Kings you get, and once you've done all of them, you should have just the right amount to awaken your 1 stars Naruto all the way to 6 stars. So for example, this over here, that's my Naruto. Alright, so if you guys can't see where it is, it's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th one right here, the one that looks really beast, and bam, there it is. Okay, so he uses Bijudama, the tail beast ball, and then the unique type over here. well, since I'm here, let's just quickly go over that. Don't look at the stats because I've equipped him with some really nice ninja gear. But after you've awakened your own 6 stars, just look at that as the stats, right? These are all buffed because of my ninja gear, all right? So let's talk about the ability first. Leader skill for him, it buffs all Konoha village units. Their chakra cost will be decreased by 10%, and after every action, HP is recovered by 10%. Ability number 1, when your HP is above 50%, chakra cost is decreased by 20%, and skill damage is increased by 100%. Ability number 2, attack and defense is increased by 100%, and agility is increased by 70%. Alright, so over here is Bijudama, is the tail beast type technique. Trigger speed is fast, chakra cost is 90, it deals 3% plus 8,000 damage to the enemy's whole team, and also including yourself. The more surviving Konoha village units there are on your team, the higher the damage it will be, alright? So when you have 5 Konoha village units on your team, which includes your friends, the maximum bonus damage is 4 times. So it will be 4 times 3% plus 8,000 damage. So that looks pretty nice on paper, really. But I used him on my team. He almost never even triggered once, like this, because his speed is fast. But all of mine are pretty much flash speed, right? So when I used the really OP Minato, the Minato basically like just kills everyone before he can land his first hit. So I can't really test out how good he is, but you guys can try it out if you guys don't have Minato. Anyway, second skill is unique type. Chakra cost 70, trigger speed is fast. What it does is it boosts his own agility and skill damage by 100%, and also it will put you under chakra cost half status, meaning whenever you use your what do you call it, your skills, it only takes half your chakra. I believe that is what it is anyways. All right, so and then your HP will be recovered by an extra large amount when you use skill number 2, and that's it for him. Cost is 25. Pretty okay, I guess. All right, so now let's address the second issue, which is the big extreme battle mission. Let's talk about that, as some of you are having some trouble. So click on the event mission right here. It's where Tsunade is. And then all these new ones are out. Let's talk about that in a second. But let's talk about the big extreme battle mission. All right. So some of you are asking me how do the units drop? Okay. So but before I continue, let me show you. As I was saying in my previous video, I think this time, even though you haven't done any of the previous big battle mission just like me, I think this time it's pretty worth it to do it, because for the previous big extreme battle missions, you have to grind a lot just to get the reward characters. Like all the time, you have to grind till what, stage 30, and I never had the time to do that, right? But this time, I literally just did all my big battle missions, and I was able to get every single unit that they reward you with, all right? All 7 units, all right? So you guys can see, I got Hanabi right here, and I got Kakashi. I got 2 of them. In fact, I'll just merge them soon. So I got Hanabi, I got the 6 Hokage Kakashi right here, so that's 2. And then let's scroll down a bit. My third one, yes, right here. I have, what's his name again? Kabuto. And then I have Choji, so 3, 4. And then I need 3 more, right? 5, 6, 7, yep. So this is right here, 10, 10. My 5th one, 6th one is Kimimaro, and the last one I know is yellow unit, which is right here, right? Mifune. So I got all 7 of them, and I think it's really worth it, because you know, I didn't even have to grind really hard. Sometimes I just turn on auto, and it just, you know, does the magic for me, and I was able to get all of them. I can pretty much say I was very lucky, because most of the time I didn't get any duplicates. I get new ones every time. So here is how I did it, okay? And that's probably how you can do it too. For those of you who are not clear, you can actually click, okay? So click on the mission right here. Let's say stage 1. You can click on here. This is the reward button, right? Click on the reward information button, and it will show you what the drops are. So for stage 1, it will drop 10, 10 and Kimimaro, all right? So I don't know what the drop rates are, because I honestly don't know, but I can say even this lower stages, they still drop them, because that's where I got my first drops. I think I got it at stage 10, which is really low. I mean, in terms of the stages wise, it was really just stage 10, right? And then I still got Hanabi this way, and then I got some others like on next few stages. So anyways, so even though you're attempting stage 10 or whatnot, you can actually still get the drops, all right? So what you need to do is click on the stages and then see what the rewards are, and then you can grind that stage until it drops. Okay, so for example, if you do stage 19, here is the drop for Kakashi and Kabuto, all right? And then stage 18 is Mifune and Hanabi. Stage 17, 10-10 Kimimaro. So if you guys are just getting Mifune and Hanabi all day long, it's because you're just doing that one stage that only drops them. You have to move to a separate stage in order to get the new ones, alright? So finally, I grinded a lot on stage 15 because I couldn't get Choji. And I grinded like crazy for stage 15 a lot of times. And then I finally got Choji, alright? So this is what I did. So 15 for Choji, Kakashi, and Kabuto, they will all drop. And then the rest, just click on the button, alright? But you should be able to get them all from 15, 17, 18, 19. So the hardest mission so far that I find was it stage 15? No, it was stage 15 or 14 where you had to use the blood type A units, which are only Sasuke's, Shikamaru, and Gaara, I believe, and Itachi. So that one was really difficult for me because the units that I have are not as great, but I was able to form a defensive team, and then at the end I used the friend's Itachi, the exclusive Itachi that uses the sword of Totsuka. Really awesome. But anyways, I passed through that, and you guys should have no problem. All right, if I can do it, you guys can pretty much do all the missions. So here are all the missions. I haven't unlocked stage 20 yet. In order to unlock stage 20, you just need to have a bunch of points. Okay, like a lot of points. But so far, I have 7,689. I still haven't unlocked it yet. So I guess if I have time, I'll just grind it. But that's it. That's all the characters. You can get 7 of them, and I got all of them. So just keep doing them, and bam, there you go. All right. So now we can start talking about the new information. So maybe I'll just put a timestamp in my description box. If you guys have been wanting new information, then here it really is. So the premium mileage has like the 7.610 has ended. Now the premium mileage bonus is 2 times. All right, so just letting you guys know. Let's talk about all the news, and then we'll eventually get to the new mission. All right, so over here, this is just a bit of a bug. It talks about the new Naruto, not the OP God Naruto, but the new celebration, like summoning Naruto, right? So I was just saying some sort of bug, but they're fixing it, so nothing to worry about. So over here, let's talk about this one. Alright, so there is a campaign, Deidara campaign, alright? So this is the birthday of Deidara, May 5th. Yeah, I think May 5th is his birthday. And during his birthday, one of the 5 stars, okay, this exclusive 5 stars Deidara will be getting his 6 stars awakening, alright? So from May 3rd, 16 o'clock onwards. And also there will be a Deidara event, so just make sure to go to the event mission and check that out. I'm not sure if it's out now, but we'll see it. And also there will be a quiz thingy. Again, don't ask me how to do the quiz. Every time there's someone's birthday, we do a quiz, but I don't know how to translate the quiz stuff because they have like pretty advanced Japanese, and the quiz are randomized. Every single time you do them, it's different. They have like a base of 50 questions or something, and every time they only ask you 5 or 10, and then they rotate. So every time it's different. So in order to get like the whole database, it's pretty hard, and it's hard to get all 5 or 10 of them right. So I usually just wait till the Japanese players get them all right, and then we get the rewards anyways. We always do, so don't worry about that. Okay, so as you guys can see, all the battle missions are out now. All 5, alright? So this one battle mission is for, as you can see, the summoning Naruto, which is the original 1 year Android Anniversary Celebration Naruto. Alright, so this time though, we have the second year Android Celebration Naruto. I'll show you guys in a second. So I talked about them in my previous video, but they are the Sanins, right? The legend, well, not the new generation of legendary Sanin. And then over here we have the battle mission for the god Sasuke and the god Naruto right here, right? So if you guys have them, then do it because it's gonna be awesome. Let me see if they offer different things. Nope, they offer the same. No, they offer different things. Okay, so this is the Naruto one, and that was the Sasuke one. By doing the Naruto one, you get the items for Sasuke, and by doing the Sasuke one, you get the item for Naruto. Alright, so let's talk about them right here, right now, before I forget. Alright, so this is Indra's bow. Alright, so for the first 6 turns, all skill damage is increased by 100%. But if you equip this to the god tier Sasuke, all skill damage is increased by 150%. Alright, so like permanent. That's really OP. Alright, so Sasuke's Rinne Sharingan right here. I don't know if this is the left eye or the right eye. Actually, no, that was stupid because he only has one, right? That's why he only has one eye. It's his left eye. So for the first 6 turns, attack increased by 100%. But if you equip this to him, attack increases by 100%. Alright, so attack and skill damage is different. Skill damage only affects skill damage. Attack is when you auto attack, you know, when you punch it and stuff. That is affected as well as skill damage. Alright, so this one affects everything because if you guys remember, sometimes you always say like 3% plus blah 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 damage as your damage, right? So this is the attack damage. So this affects your skill damage as well, but not like extremely directly. The skill damage affects it directly. This one affects it, but don't ask me the complicated math because I don't know. And here they are. Alright, so they are different types. Alright, this is the yellow type, this is the skill improvement type, that one is the status improvement type. Okay, so it's different. Alright, so let's talk about the Naruto gear now. So we have the Biju Dama, meaning the tail beast ball or tail beast bomb Rasen Shuriken right here. Alright, for the first 6 turns, all skill damage increases by 100%. If you equip this to the god Naruto, all skill damage increases by 150%. So same thing as what the Indra's bow will do. And then over here we have 6 sage, you know, the path of 6, no, the sage of, I keep getting it wrong, the sage of 6 paths, right? Oh my goodness. Anyways, the 6 paths big Rasen Shuriken is this one, right? Because for the animation, he combines both the yellow orb, which is 6-stage orb, and the tail beast orb together, and then throws it into a mega orb, right? So this one, anyway. So for the first 6 turns, attack increases by 100%. If you equip this to him, attack increases by 100%. Period. All right. So that's that. If you guys are wondering about the Android Anniversary Celebration battle mission, I've talked about them like long time ago. You guys can find that in my previous video. I think the 1-year anniversary one, you guys have to do some digging there. Alright, so over here we have now went into the second phase of the God Ninja Festival. So we're no longer at the ultimate God Ninja Festival anymore. But now we are having the featured rate up for Naruto for the first day. Tomorrow will be the day for Sasuke. I'll show you guys in a second. And then also we have the new Super Ninja Festival Special Edition. This is the new generation. All right, like that's the title of this special edition. It's called New Generation. That's just talking about the new generation Sanins. All right, because the legendary Sanin, you guys all know, is Tsunade, Jiraiya, and Orochimaru. Okay, so I'll talk about that when we're in that screen. So now let's talk about the Super Zetsu, what is this? Super Zetsu battle. So these are like a team battle thing. All right, so it says 5 stars Naruto. Everyone who participates in the mission will have a chance, okay, chance of getting 5 stars Naruto, not guaranteed. So this time, this event will have 3 teams, with the Naruto team, Sasuke team, and Sakura team, and then you have to pick between the teams. All right, and then you pick the teams, and then you go in and do the mission. And I don't know what this is about because I haven't done it yet, but it's separated into 3 colors: yellow, blue, and red. Okay, and if let me see. I'm just gonna read this very quickly. Alright, so actually I don't understand this part. I think the Japanese is beyond me this time. But if you guys understand this particular sentence, please let me know it. Please let me know in the comment section down below. But it's just saying something. Yeah, it's just telling you that you can clear the Super Zetsu rank mission, and then something will not happen for sure. Alright, so not too sure what it is, but anyways, let's go down. So these three are the new characters, which I'll talk about in a second. This Naruto is blue this time, and the Sasuke is yellow, and Sakura is red. But before it was red, blue, yellow. Alright, and again, I'll talk about them in a second, but let's talk about the rewards first. So every single mission, like every single class mission, you will be rewarded. Alright, so if you're the first place in your class, meaning if you're the first place, class as in team, sorry, because they use the word class in the Japanese letter. So if you, let's say you're in the Sakura class or Sakura team, or Sasuke team or Naruto team, if you're the first in your particular team, you will be getting 11 of these units, all right? But you have to be number 1, so I think is which is really hard. And if you're number 1, you also get the gacha ticket for that. So for the gacha ticket, I believe these are the ones you can pull. That includes the new Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura as well, so which is pretty nice. Okay, let's talk about this reward Naruto right now. The stats are right here. Actually pretty bad, like comparing to all the new ones right now. So only 9,000 in defense, agility not too good either comparing to all the really new ones. HP, attack, right? So he belongs to Konoha, blah blah blah. And abilities, let's talk about this first. Leader skill, it buffs all attributes, all right? Buffs every single one. Skill damage by 30%. Ability number 1, max chakra amount is increased by 100, and skill damage is increased by 70%. Ability number 2, alright, so ability number 2 is, it depends on the amount of Konoha village that's on your team. Every single one will increase your attack and agility by 25%. Okay, and over here, the first skill is unique type. This is the mini Rasen Shuriken. I think that's why he has the mini one there. I forgot when he used the mini one. But anyways, chakra cost 90, trigger speed fastest. What it does is it deals only a single target damage. Alright, single target damage. It will ignore the enemy's defense or resistance, and then dealing 10,000 damage. 10,000, what do you call it again? Oh my goodness, I totally lost what I was gonna say. So it'll do 10,000 damage regardless of the enemy's defense or resistance, alright? And then over here, it says for a short period of time, there's a high chance that it will decrease the enemy's agility by 50%. And then your skill trigger speed, his or her skill trigger speed, your enemy's trigger speed, will go down by 2 stages, alright? So 2 stages, that's a lot, from fastest to fast to normal, alright, if that person's fastest. If it's flash speed, it goes down to fast. That's pretty crazy. And if you're under the rallying status, then your damage that you deal is 2 times the bonus damage. And this is also a skill that cannot miss. Second skill is a unique type skill. Trigger speed is fast, chakra cost is 70. What it does is it recovers your own HP by a small amount and also puts you under the rallying status. Again, it's not the only Naruto that puts you under the rally status. The Sage of Six Paths, yeah, I think finally got his name right. Naruto, the first year iOS celebration anniversary, Naruto also has that stage, right? That status. Anyways, the rallying status, what it does, attack, defense, agility increases by 30%, and also after every action, HP and chakra is recovered by 5%. Alright, and again, not only this Naruto or the Sage of the Sixth Path Naruto has this. Other characters have it as well. I forgot if the new Tsunade Naruto or whoever has it. So some other units have it as well. So just make sure you find or pair him up with these kind of characters. Okay. And then finally, we also have a mini Rasen Shuriken. Okay, so unique type skill damage increases by 40%. But if you equip this to the following Nine Tails Chakra mode, Naruto's unique type skill damage and agility is increased by 50%. And also incoming debuffs are halved. Okay, and that's that. Awesome. Wait, who are these two? I have never seen it before. I think one of the 5 stars is the previous form of this, but the second one is probably... Okay, the second one is this new one right here. Alright, so let's talk about the gacha now. Okay. So over here, this is the God Ninja Festival. And today, they're featuring Naruto right here. You know, at a 0.3%. And the very first multi-summon that you do is 0.3%, 0.1%, 99.6% chance of getting the other 5 stars. Okay, so I only need 14 more gems before I can do a multi-summon, which really sucks, to be honest, because I could only do 5 multi-summon 2 days ago when I uploaded that video for you guys. And then I had maxed out the chance at what, 3%, right? 2%. And I couldn't take advantage of that anymore. It's over and I don't have enough gems. I think I was able to get enough gems to do one more pull. So that was my 6th multi-summon, but that was off camera. I still didn't get anyone good, so I didn't spend any money. And that's it. And so yeah, let's talk about these 3. And I think the video will end here. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, feel free to comment down in the comment section down below. And I'll try to help you guys as best as I can, okay? So, very first multi-summon that you do, 2% chance of them coming out, which is divided by 3, okay? So that's, okay, don't ask me the math. I was going to say that's 1% if it's divided by these guys. So that's like 73% or something, right? Or just 70? Okay, or less than 70. But anyways, let's not drill on this topic anymore. Let's talk about Naruto. Okay, so status... 27k HP, attack and defense and agility. Pretty okay, right? So this is the 2nd year Android anniversary celebration Naruto, alright? So that's why they all look like the previous 1st year one, the summoning type, but they are not using summoning type this time, okay? So first skill is a wind type skill. It's the wind type super large Rasen Shuriken, alright? That's almost the only skill he knows anyways, Rasen Shuriken, but it's just different type of Rasen Shuriken, right? The super large, or the large, or the mini, or the tail beast, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so wind type this time, trigger speed is normal, that's pretty slow in today's standard, and then chakra cost is 80, alright? So it deals 3% plus 2000 damage to the enemy's whole team. And also, if you're under, this is a new status. This is the Shippu like your Shippu status. Okay, if you guys remember, Shippuden came from this word, right? Shippu. So this is just called what? Some sort of gust, wind status. Okay, like the gust of wind status. Anyway, so if you're under that wind status, then your damage is increased by 2 times. All right, if your enemies are under this new absolute darkness or absolute dark status, then you deal 1.5 times the damage to that enemy. So the highest bonus damage you can deal is 3 times, alright? So he doesn't have that dark status on him. Probably Sasuke uses it, but I'll talk about that in a second. Second skill is a unique type skill. Trigger speed is normal, chakra cost 70. What it does is it boosts his own attacks by 70%. And also, it'll put your whole team under the Shippu status, right? The gust of wind status. What it does is it will increase... Let's go over that again. So it'll put your whole team under the wind status and also increases their trigger speed by 1 stage. Okay, so that will increase the trigger speed by 1 stage. But what the Shippu status does is agility and skill damage is increased by 30%. Alright, so agility and skill damage is increased by 30% when you're under that status. But when you use skill number 2, you also increase your whole team's skill trigger speed by 1 stage, and also increases your own attack by 70%. So that's a bit complicated. Leader skill, it buffs all Konoha village units, skill damage by 40%. and then also increases the agility by 20%. Ability number 1, skill damage is increased by 80%. When your HP is above 80%, skill damage is increased by 50%. So I believe that's another increase by 50% when your HP is above 80%. So that's double the buff, all right? When you're below HP 80%, I believe it's only the skill damage increases by 80%. So ability number 2, max chakra amount is increased by 50. Max HP is increased by 80%. And needless to say, he belongs to Konoha. And then let's talk about Sasuke. So over here is his stats. So pretty fast actually, 307 agility, that's really fast. He belongs to Konoha in this form. Interesting, very interesting. I think that's where he belongs on the first year as well. Alright, so first skill is the Black Flame type. Trigger speed is normal, chakra cost is 90. It deals 3% plus 2000 damage to the enemy's whole team. And also there's a chance to put the enemies under the darkness or black status, alright? So what it does, actually no, let's see. If you're dealing or using skill number 1 on this enemies that are already under the darkness status, and you deal 2 times the bonus damage to them, alright? And then if you're under the Shippu status, meaning the wind status, you deal an additional 1.5 times damage, alright? So the highest damage you can deal is 3 times. And yeah, so basically the same as Naruto, except the bonus is just flipped, right? Yeah, so if you know what I mean. Flip meaning Naruto gains 2 times on the Shippu status and then 1.5 times on the black status, right? I think. Yeah. So anyways, what the darkness or absolute dark blah 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 status is it when you are using your black flame on them, the black flame will keep dealing damage per turn, right? So I guess that's what the black flame does anyways, but anyways, it'll do continuous damage every single turn, and after every single action there's a chance that it will decrease the enemy's attack and agility by 20%. Alright, so this is just old school black flame effects, but except this time it will also decrease their attack. Before, it usually just decreases their agility. Anyways, second skill is a unique type skill. Trigger speed is fast, chakra cost is 60. It boosts your own attack damage by 70%, and then also recovers, it also puts your whole team under the skill dodge status, but this skill dodge status is a low chance only, alright? So I believe they probably will have their 6 stars form because their 5 stars seems to be average at max if you talk about the skills, right? Leader skill buffs all Konoha village units, skill damage by 40% and attack by 20%. Ability number 1, skill damage is increased by 80%. When your HP is above 80%, your skill damage is increased by 50%. Ability number 2, max chakra amount is increased by 50, agility is increased by 80%. Alright, and he belongs to Konoha, we talked about that. His cost is 32, I believe that's the same cost as Naruto, yep. Now finally let's talk about Sakura, but before that let me just get my cough drop because my throat's starting to get dry. Alright, so let's talk about, let's take a look at the status first. Attack is 26k, everything else pretty regular, but she has a higher stat than Sasuke and Naruto for both HP and attack, defense, but her agility definitely is on the lower end comparing to Sasuke, right? So belongs to Konoha. Her first skill is a Taijutsu skill. Chakra cost 100, trigger speed fast. It deals 3% plus 2000 damage to the enemy's whole team. And also if you are under the we talked about this status last time. If you're under the new creation status, the creation revival status, whatever you call it, it's both actually, the recreation slash revival status, then you deal a bonus of 4 times damage, okay? So, and also it will recover your whole team's HP by a 20%, if you use skill number 1. It recovers your whole team's HP by 20%. Skill number 2, unique type skill. Trigger speed is normal. Chakra cost 70. It boosts her own attack by 70% and puts her under the new creation revival status. And then also puts your whole team under the resistance status. Okay. And so this is pretty normal by now. If you guys have been using the Awesome Tsunade and Sakura, they all have that resistance status, right? So what that resistance status does is it will remove all debuffs, negative status effects, and genjutsu, and also you will be immune to those incoming debuffs, negative status effects, and genjutsu, like the new ones that are incoming after you've removed them. All right, so as long as you're under the resistance status, that is what it does. Okay. So what the recreation, or I gotta say, stop saying recreation now because it doesn't mean that, right? Recreation means like entertainment and stuff. But anyways, that new creation status is whenever you take damage, HP is recovered by 100%. Okay, and when your HP is 0, when you're about to die, I believe it also recovers your HP. I think Renshin Kimoriki, a viewer of mine, corrected me last time. So when your HP is 0, I think you also will be recovered. Okay, so whenever you take damage, HP is recovered by 100%. And if you get one hit KO, that will prevent you from getting one hit KO. Okay, I think it's what it means. But when you died, you can't be revived. Okay, so anyways, what it does is after this new creation revival mode is removed, when it's done, your chakra will become 0. All right, so because it uses all her chakra, then you just have to charge it up again. All right, so abilities. Leader skill buffs all Konoha village units after every action. HP is recovered by 20%. Chakra is recovered by 10%. Ability number 1, skill damage is increased by 80%. When your HP is above 80%, your skill damage is increases by 50%. Ability number 2, max chakra amount is increased by 50. Attack is increased by 80%. And that's it. That's all there is to it. And I think I've talked about everything. If I have left out something that I forgot to talk about, please remind me in the comment section down below. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post it in the comment section down below. I believe either myself or the whole Naruto community who plays Naruto Shinobi Collection will be able to answer your questions. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please hit that like button. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for more quality contents. And as always, I'll see you all at my next video. All right, take care and bye now.